This is Women Rise to Lead, Episode 12. Lead with Light. Are you seeking inspiration, insightful tips, and weekly steps to be in action? Welcome to your podcast, Women Rise to Lead. I am your host, Patricia Lagopatis. Even though I was an extremely shy girl, I became an entrepreneur, advisor, and public speaker. I never thought I could have the confidence and courage to show up, speak up, and build a business living my aspired lifestyle. After many attempts and lessons learned, I'm the entrepreneur and leader I always dreamed of becoming. This weekly podcast will empower and encourage ambitious and aspiring women in business to move forward and achieve a new level of leadership, a level that honors who you are. I love to uplift women so they can own their worth and be the entrepreneur leader they were born to be. Because we, as women, can inspire the female leaders of tomorrow by showing up as our amazing selves. So, let's keep shining. Welcome to today's episode. Our inspiration today is a quote from Desiderius Erasmus Roterodamus. I hope I pronounced it well. Born 1466 until 1536. He was a Dutch philosopher and Catholic theologian who is considered one of the greatest scholars of the Northern Renaissance. You know, every time I research a theme that I have in mind, I discover these new people and their life history, which is so enriching. We all have different backgrounds, upbringings, lifestyles, and paths. And so, this philosopher priest quotes, "Give light, and the darkness will disappear of itself." I love quotes so much because if you think about them, they're insights to someone's life. People have lived through difficulties, joyous moments, challenges, unexpected events, successes, and so many ups and downs, and they summarize it all in a quote. It's a piece of awareness that they share with the world. I see each quote as a life journey expressed in a few words of wisdom. I have such high respect for all the people who have created quotes. They are leaders with their words. They inspire us to lead our lives, mentoring us long after they may be gone. This quote is from the 15th century, and still, we are inspired today, and it will be available for a lifetime so future generations can learn from it also. Think about all the quotes we read. It makes me think about how one can lead, even with a simple quote. Words have so much power. Do you have a quote in you? Do you have any insights that you want to share that can make a difference for others? Perhaps you do and never thought of writing them down. Or maybe you did, but you never shared them. I hope you see quotes in a fresh new way from now on, and you share your views with others so they can learn and be inspired. Who knows who needs to hear them or read your quote? As we focus on today's quote, we can sense the depth of this philosopher's journey. Give light, and the darkness will disappear of itself. Did you ever experience dark moments or times when you were disappointed or you were sad or even had low energy or even perhaps you wanted to quit your work, project, or business? And then suddenly, someone asked you for help or a situation arrived that you needed to support someone or you decided simply to help someone in need. Did your energy shift? I'm sure at some point in your life you've experienced something like this. Didn't you feel happy to have made a difference for that person or that situation? It feels so good to help someone. Well, at that moment, you gave light and your darkness disappeared. not only did your darkness disappear, but the person's or people's darkness that you helped as well. You see, light and darkness together cannot coincide. The light shall always win. Try it. Enter a pitch dark room holding a candle, and notice how your focus will be on the light that the candle shines. It will be the center of attention. Light is within you. Light is within everyone. When one gives light to others, we're part of the love that comes full circle, and it returns with fulfillment to the giver. This is applicable in all aspects of life. However, since we pass so many hours of our day working, mostly, why not give light to your colleagues, your employees, your partners, suppliers, anyone you interact with? It can take the shape of a simple smile, a few kind words, or taking the time to listen to someone, giving advice. So many ways that you can share your light. It will make you a better leader, business owner, and more empowered. If you have moments when you have a loss of power, are feeling down, try helping someone and see how your darkness will disappear. Lead with your light so others can rise, and so shall you. Our theme today is Lead with Light. This week's actionable step that I propose to you is explore ways how you can give light to others. Your life will be brighter. Also, if you want to share your weekly actionable step progress, please do so on my professional Facebook page, Patricia Lagopatis, Entrepreneur Advisor and Speaker, where I and other women would love to connect with you. And finally, you have so much light within you. As a leader, an entrepreneur, be one step ahead of leading the way. As you lead with light, you shall inspire others to do the same. What a bright world this will be if we all lead with light. Until next week, lead with light and receive the gift of fulfillment. Have a great week, being the amazing woman that you are. Thank you for joining me in today's episode of Women Rise to Lead. If you enjoyed it and found it valuable, please share it with others and subscribe to the podcast or for my weekly newsletter found on my website, patricialagopatis.com, so you can automatically get my new weekly podcast episodes. I'd love to hear from you personally, and I'd be grateful if you can leave me a review. You're welcome to share your progress or comments by joining the conversations on my social platforms of Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Women Rise to Lead podcast honors who you are as women entrepreneurs and leaders, and is filled with inspiration, insightful tips, and actionable steps to keep you moving forward. And remember, every action you take will bring you one step closer to your dream.